Hey YouTube, Kevin Cleary here with a for sale video for you. I've got a few knives here to go. Should be something for just about everybody from high-end to low-end taste. And so let me start off by going over the rules and also say, yeah, bear with me here because there's a fair number of knives to go through, more than I usually put up at one time, but this is just sort of the way it worked out. First off, probably most importantly, if you want to buy one of these knives, you need to email me at the email here, clearkevin@gmail.com. Please don't comment on the video or send me a YouTube message. It's not reliable. So you may send it and I never see it and I sell the knife to someone else and you're sitting there going, what the heck happened? Well, what happened is those messages and those posts don't always get through. Sometimes YouTube feels like there's something wrong with it and they'll filter them out on me. So please email clearkevin@gmail.com. Next, all prices are in US dollars and preferred payment method is PayPal. And I will expect prompt payment after a knife is claimed, only because that keeps it fair for everyone. It's not fair if someone claims a knife and doesn't sell it, doesn't pay for a while, while other people are wanting it and would have paid right away. And I have had people not pay at all, and now, you know, two other people who wanted it, they're out of luck, and so am I. So those are the main rules to look at. If you do want to, or if you want to know if something's already sold, check the comments, check the description box. I will put a list in the description box of all the knives and the prices, and I'll be marking them, or I'll be updating that as they sell when I'm able. If I need to, you know, sometimes I'm driving down the road or at a store or something and one sells, someone sends, I see a payment come in, I will just put a quick comment on the video saying this one is sold, and I'll update the description box as soon as I can. All right, so there you go. That's kind of all of the rules and the way we're going to pull that part off. Let's go ahead and get to the knives now. We have a number to go through. I'm going to kind of move them out of the way and then go through one by one. A bit of a description of each knife and what I want for price. You can also, again, see all this in the description box below. Okay, so, no, still got one in frame. Let's move that one over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the Kershaw Injection. You've seen the review on this very recently. Really well done little knife. This one is in great shape. There is some marking on the stonewash finish. I will give this a wipe before I send it out, and a lot of that may come off, but it's purely aesthetic. I'll try to, let's see if I can show you. As you can see, it's not highly visible. There you go. You can see a little bit of rubbing right there. That's about the extent of the use on this knife. Still factory edge, still very sharp. Okay, so Kershaw Injection, $25 shipped, and essentially what I did there was just matched the knifecenter.com price of $15 plus $10 for shipping, which is what it's going to cost me. So there you go. Next up, CRKT Eraser. This is the Liong Ma Design Eraser from a couple of years ago. Really nice knife, and this one may be discontinued. I recently saw someone post about that. Now, it wasn't direct from CRKT, but it was just another individual commenting on a forum. And so I can't speak for sure about this knife, but it is a really nice blade, very comfortable in hand, really big blade and very useful. So this one is going to be for $40, and that again is $40 shipped. CRKT Eraser. I've got a couple more CRKTs to get through too. So here is the CRKT Fossil. This is the newer version. They made some changes to these because the lock bars were breaking. So this is the newer one past that point. It's in, again, very good shape, nice and sharp. Not quite as smooth as they originally were. Somehow in the changes that they had to make, it did affect how smooth they are. It's still good, but just not as good as it was when they first came out. Anyway, looking for $30 shipped on this one. All right, by the way, for any knife that is under $100, I have not included tracking. If you really want tracking, I can tell you how much that costs, and then you'll understand why I didn't include it, okay? So, CRKT Fossil. I think I've got another, yes I do, another CRKT here. This one is the Homefront. This is the new one with the exchangeable blade system. I can't remember now what they call it. Oh, field strip technology, that's what they're calling it. As you can see, this is in very good shape, nice looking blade. There's one little, let's see if I can show you right there. You can see there's a little chip on the paint. That's really about the only thing going on with this knife. By the way, I have Loctited the pivot, so there's no blade play, and it's really nice and solid. Now you may want to check that. Sometimes the change in temperature from shipping will mess with it a little bit, but very solid knife, in good shape, and I'm going to let that one go for $70 shipped. Okay, these are still going for about $100. They're $100 on knifeworks.com today, so $70 shipped. Feel like is a pretty fair price. Let's see. I'm trying to kind of keep these in a reasonably steady increase in price as we go. So next up will be the Ontarion Prime. Again, I've reviewed this one recently. Not a bad knife, especially impressive for the features that this has for the price point. This one I would like to get $85. This one is literally like brand new because the original one I got had a little bit of blade play, so I sent it back to CRKT sent it back to Ontario Knife Company, and they've sent me a new one. And so this is the new one, very, very solid, very good. Excellent knife, and you're basically getting a brand new knife with this one, and again $85 shipped is what I'm looking for on this one. Ontarion Prime, $85. Now let's see, we can move over into some of the slightly more expensive stuff, starting with this guy. This is the Hogue EX01. Flip it over here to this side for you. There is one little mark in the aluminum finish here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. There it is. Is that it? No. Anyway, there's one small mark here, and I'm just not finding it, guys. I'm sorry about that. I had found it before I made the video, and now that we're on camera, I can't find the silly little mark. It is fairly small and insignificant, so not a big, maybe it's right there. But anyway, very slight. Again, this knife is nice and solid. I have Loctited this one, so you won't have to. And I'm looking for, this is by the way the aluminum one, and I am looking for $135 US on that. $135 US shipped for the Hogue EX01. Next up, where is it? Is the Spyderco K2. Great big Spyderco titanium frame lock. Very distinctive looking knife. As you know, if you've watched the review, very faithful to the original custom design. Great grind lines, and what really stands out about this one is the steel. This is an absolute super steel. So if you'd like to pick up this one, I would like to get $160 for it, $160 US. Really the only difference between this one and a brand new one is the fact that the lock stick is pretty well all gone because it's been worked in. Okay, so there's a teeny bit left, you can see, but I'm able to, this is left-handed by the way, and you can see I'm pretty easily able to open and close that. The lockup is pretty late on this, but that's just the way all of these are. Okay, so Spyderco K2, great big knife, very cool, very distinctive knife, easy to carry for something this large. All right, so there you go, and I'm looking for $160 US on that one. Moving on, what have I got next? Okay, yes, the Benchmade 928 Proxy. This is a great knife. You guys know my review was pretty well all positive on it. Really like this one. I have switched it out to a deep carry clip, but I'll ship it with the original clip as well. Okay, I've got to say I am a huge fan of this knife, and it's only going because those funds need to be freed up for other things. Okay, it's not about disliking the knife. It is purely a financial reason that this one's got to go. Okay, so you'll be getting a great knife on this one, and I'm looking for $200, $200 US shipped on that one. Let's see, what have I got next? Oh yeah, the Slim Daily Carry. So this is the Liong Ma Design Slim Daily Carry. Very, very high-end knife, really, really comfortable. If you watch the review, you know what I think about this knife. Really well done, some really neat innovations here, and I would like $325 on this. So $325 US is what I'm looking for the SDC from Liong Ma Design. You can see the centering there, let's see, is very good, and you can also see the lockup is nice and early. Not a mark on this one, by the way. It is basically pristine. I went over this and I literally cannot find a single mark on it. So you're getting basically a brand new knife. This does not, I do not have the Riat knives packaging for it. I will ship it in a knife baggie, but that'll be, there's no box for that one. Let's see, got that one. What am I still missing? Oh yes, this one is a very special knife. This is one of the limited run ZTs. You guys know I have two of these. I've got this one and the 0452. I knew from the start that I couldn't keep both, but I really wanted to try them both and kind of see what was going to happen with them. And to be honest, I deliberated a long time over which one to get rid of, and ultimately decided on this one after quite a bit of back and forth, okay? So this is honestly one of the reasons it's taken me some time to do this video, because I literally could not decide which one to sell. I just knew I couldn't keep both. Let me see, there's one extremely small mark on this. I'll see if I can find it for you. Okay, right... It will not catch the light, guys. There is an extremely small mark. It's super hard to notice. Right there. There we go. Okay, so you see that little mark? That's the only mark on this knife. Otherwise, it is literally like brand new. And even that, most people, and even me right there, had a hard time finding it. So it's a very minor little mark there. Okay, but there it is, the ZT0801 BRZ, and what I'm looking for on that is $280 US. So $280 US on the ZT0801, and I'm a little sad to part with that one, but I'm just in terms of my knife budget and practicality, there was no chance I could keep all of those. So very, very quickly, let's pull these all back in. Kershaw Injection, CRKT Eraser, CRKT Fossil, wherever it went, way up there. Hogue EX01, Homefront, CRKT Prime, SDC, Spyderco K2, Benchmade, 928 Proxy, and Zero Tolerance 0801 BRZ are the knives up for sale. Thanks for watching, and thanks for purchasing any of these. We'll talk to you soon, and hopefully I'll get 2 videos posted today, because I really don't count a for sale video as, you know, part of what I would regularly post. So I do have another video that should be ready. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you later.